Now we're going to get on the pitch train. Who do I have on the call?
Hello?
Hello. Who's there?
Hi, my name's Scott Annan from Network Hippo.
From Network Hippo. Scott, have you listened to the program before?
Of course, yep.
You got a favorite show?
Probably the one with Brad Feld. The whole discussion around contacts and how you manage your contacts is especially interesting to me.
Yeah, he's quite good at that. And so you know the rules of Shark Tank then, since you've been a long-time listener. You have 60 seconds, and we can see you there right on your Skype. You're looking good. Got the chapeau.
Yep.
You've got the non-ironic beard. Looks good. And you have 60 seconds to pitch your idea, after which point I will ask everybody in the chat room to score both your ability to pitch and the merit of your idea. So everybody in the chat room is ready and will give me a verbal aye, captain, yes, captain, something to that effect. And I would like everybody to put pitch, colon, the number, and then idea, colon, the number. Tyler, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Tim, you ready? You understand the instructions?
I'm ready. We're good.
2 numbers?
2 numbers.
Okay. And here we go, Scott. In 3, 2, go.
All right, now I'm guessing that's not your desk because I know how many conferences you go to. And when you go to conferences, the one thing you get are dozens and dozens of business cards. And what do you get when you get back? A desk full of business cards. It's a lot of work to put them into some kind of an address book or do something with them. And so the solution many people say is LinkedIn. But the reality is LinkedIn is where relationships go to die. You go and you connect with somebody there, but you don't really follow up with them afterwards. It's just kind of a connection that you use for the next time you're looking for a job or something else. So right now, though, with unemployment rates as high as they are, and people are starting their own gigs, they're looking for new jobs, our networks are becoming increasingly important. And social networks have helped us connect with more people all over the world, but not necessarily have stronger relationships with them. So Network Hippo is a layer, a social layer that goes on top of all your social connections in your email. It consolidates all of your contacts, helps you understand your relationships, tells you who you should be in contact, when you should be in contact with them, and then helps you engage with people in your network much better than you can on individual social relationships.
Wow. Okay. Well done. I'll ask everybody in the chat room, give me 1 to 10 on the pitch, and give me 1 to 10 on the idea. I see 6 and 6. I see 3 and 2. I see 7 and 4. I see 6 and 7. 6 and 4. 8 and 3. Tyler, what did you think of the pitch?
I'm going to go 6-5, leaning towards 7.
On the pitch?
Yes.
Felt it was concise, clear, what?
I did. In some ways, I really liked the tone and the delivery, and he struck me as a smart guy.
Yes.
But when you're talking about this kind of a solution, you're going to have to really get into quickly how you're differentiating. And
so now you're going to be getting towards the idea.
Right.
And so the idea?
I would like to know more.
Right. So that's a successful pitch in some ways. Tim?
So I would give it maybe a 6-5 in that range. And
on the pitch?
On the pitch. I think what I would do differently is start with what it is. Because there was a lot of build-up of the problem, explaining the problem, and you lead in with exactly what it is so it kind of frames in my mind what I'm thinking about, and then give me 1 or 2 quick use cases on how it could help my life.
Right. So if you have a minute, you're saying maybe 40 seconds of setting the stage is a little too much to leave 20 seconds to what the product is. And on the product score?
On the product score,
a layer on top of all of your networks.
I mean, if it could actually do that, you know, I would use it. Probably give it a 7 or an 8 on the idea.
Right. Okay. So I thought the pitch is going to be quite repetitive here. It took about 40 seconds to get into what exactly is your building. I did like, though, your pace was good.
Yeah.
So if this was a 2-minute pitch and the second minute was here's all your product things, this could be a 10 and a 10. We don't know, so you left us wanting more, which is good, actually, in some ways. You had a great line in there. LinkedIn is where relationships go to die. When you said that, everybody just sort of nodded in agreement. That's a good thing to put into your pitch, I think. When you have a universal truth that people can agree on, I agree with that. I go on LinkedIn, I say yes to everybody who's asked for a relationship, and then I don't go back until I need to hire somebody for a job. But it's basically like there's no vibrancy to those relationships for whatever reason. You said that networks are very important, especially in a down economy, people starting their own gigs. Again, more truisms. And so we're all nodding. And then you say, hey, this is going to be a layer on top of all of your networks. And immediately I thought, Plaxo, maybe? Something like that. So tell us now that we, and I'll give you my scores. I think the pitch, 6, 7 pitch is good. I mean, I would say if I got 15 seconds about more specifically what the product was, this could be an 8 or a 9 pitch. So that's good news. And the idea, I love this idea. We had a company called Reportive pitch at the Open Angel Forum, which is doing sort of CRM on top of your Gmail account. So you can sort of find out, I think they use Rapleaf to go query and find out, oh, Tyler at Mahalo.com emailed you. Here's his page on, here's information from his other pages, his Crunchbase profile, this profile, that profile, Facebook if it's public. So what exactly is the product? Is it software? Is it a toolbar? Is it a web service? How does it work?
Yeah, it's a website. And so when you connect on the website, then you connect your account to all of your social networks as well as your email. And then we consolidate all of those contacts. We understand the different relationships. We find out more information about their profile. And then we look at your communication trends, how often you communicate with different people, look at their profiles, and then give them essentially a rating. And then send you weekly reports on who you should be in contact with more often, people you may be connecting to your extended network that you weren't aware of. So really help you manage your larger network.
I think I understand what you're doing, and I guess the proof would be in the pudding. So we'll have to go check it out. But I see that that you actually have the site up and running. How long has the site been around?
So we actually launched at demo, I guess 2 months ago. And so we're still in early stages. We've got all the scaffoldings in place. We've got several thousand users that are on there giving us great feedback right now. And now we're just trying to get kind of the usability and the overall system complete. But the intelligence engine we've been working on now for a couple of years. Got
it. And this is a venture-backed startup?
It's not. No, it's bootstrapped. So we've built this just a small team. And we're now at a stage where we're actually looking for angel investment. We're not looking for any large investment, but we think we've got the opportunity. We see where this needs to go, but we just need some funding right now.
So you say that you launched a demo. Did you do like the 1-minute launch thing, or like the full 5-6 minute launch thing?
No, we did the full thing.
So you paid $18,500 to present there? They gave you a discount. They usually do.
Well, yeah, we presented there. They made it affordable for a bootstrap company.
Ah, so how would you get half off?
I'm not really allowed to say any more than that. Just say that it was worthwhile for us, and it was a great opportunity to meet a lot of good people.
Next time, don't pay to pitch. I got an issue with that. You come to the launch conference or TechCrunch Disrupt or something where you don't have to pay to pitch. Any other thoughts on the idea? I'm going to try it. You sold me. I'm definitely going to try it. I like these kind of ideas. Now, if you go log into Facebook and take all my contacts out of there, doesn't that make Facebook shut down my account?
No, not at all. So we don't actually take all of your contacts. We just connect with Facebook. So we use the API just to be able to understand your kind of social graph. And then when you log back in, then you connect with the same information. So we don't store the information in our system.
So you can't go in there and take the contact information of my network out of there on Facebook because they don't allow that with their API, correct?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, we're not Plaxo, right? So this is your private address book. So this is Jason's address book that is on speed, right? So we take all of your different contacts. We do similar things at Reportive. We find out more information about those people. But this is a private for you only. This is all of your address book. And then from there, we enable you to do a lot of things like CRM, all the things you get from Adaptive or a Salesforce. We connect with things like MailChimp, Zendesk. So it's perfect for the entrepreneur, small business, or somebody who really cares about their network.
Awesome. Well, I'm definitely going to check it out. And I see Tim nodding. He's probably going to check it out.
I'll be checking it out.
He's going to be checking it out. Well done. You did a good job.
Great. Thank you very much.
Cheers.